Hello everyone, welcome to my review of Season 3, Episode 11 of Gotham, titled Mad City, Beware the Green-Eyed Monster. Oh, Jim Gordon, you poor, gullible man who got tricked once again in this episode by someone. The best aspects of this episode revolved around the character of Jim Gordon, where he is trying to stop the wedding of Lee Tompkins to Mario, because, as we saw in the previous episode, Mario is definitely inflicted by the Alice blood, and as we saw in this episode, that revelation came to light. And not only did it come to light for Jim Gordon, it came to light really for the rest of the GCPD, as well as his father, Don Falcone. But unfortunately in this episode, Jim Gordon doesn't take a moment to actually think things out. He once again rushes headlong into the situation, utilizing just his emotion, and that really gets him screwed over. As you saw in the very end of this episode, things are going to be very interesting going forward, because he is not going to be in the best of situations. Setting that aside for now, let me go into the other plot lines in the episode. We get more of Alfred, Selina Kyle, and Bruce in their dealings with the Court of Owls, where they are making plans, and they very much go through with these plans to break into the safe and steal this weapon or whatever it is that could possibly harm the Court of Owls. And in doing so, they kind of get caught by one of the Talons, and there's also a reveal that Selina's mom is back in town, and why has she been following them? What is her motivation? Where has she been? What is her possible connection to this situation here? I guess we're going to see that. Also in this episode, I felt that that was part of the weaker part, which is really unfortunate because I've been looking forward to this Court of Owls plotline, but they are very much not doing much with it. They really need to kick it into some type of gear, because it's kind of just them planning things, meandering. Also, things are going to hit the fan for Bruce very, very soon, because the Court of Owls must know that he is breaking this truce that they have. If not now, very, very soon. In another portion of the episode, we have Edward Nygma finally figuring out that the Penguin has romantic feelings for him. Those romantic feelings led to the Penguin murdering Isabella. Edward Nygma wants revenge on the Penguin, as we saw in this episode when he confronts Butch and Tabitha and Barbara. Barbara, who is now taking a few of her steps on her own to really consolidate some power. She wants the power that the Penguin has in Gotham, which is kind of interesting because he is both high up when it comes to the crime ring as well as the civilian ring, because he is indeed the mayor. Gotham is a very weird show when it comes to their characters and their roles, specifically within this Gotham world. Overall, I have to say, the episode had really great pacing considering it was moving back and forth between these three plot lines. And like I said earlier, the most interesting one, and I think the one that's going to have large ramifications, is the Jim Gordon one, because at the end of this episode, as I mentioned, by killing Mario, or allegedly killing Mario, he's essentially going to be blamed for his murder. It doesn't look good with Lee, it doesn't look good with the GCPD. I am really curious to see where this goes. I mean, he is really kind of digging his own grave. What he really needs to do is he really needs to prove that Mario was infected with this Alice blood as quickly and as definitively as possible, or else this is going to go very bad for him. But overall, I have to say I really liked the episode. The season is moving very, very quickly. They are 11 episodes in right now, which is getting kind of the halfway mark into the season, and I'm very curious what their mid-season finale is going to do. I'm very curious to see what they're going to do building off of what's happening in these episodes. They have a lot of things going on in Gotham, which is both its strength and its weakness, because it is very entertaining that they're keeping up all of these plot lines, but also it leads to a lot of slow movement when it comes to these plots. But I am enjoying the show for however cheesy it is or unbelievable it is. I'm very much enjoying it this season. So with that being said, this has been my review of Season 3, Episode 11 of Gotham, titled Mad City, Beware the Green-Eyed Monster. If you like this video, please check out my other episode reviews for the other various comic book related television series. Also, check out my movie reviews as well.